Good afternoon, everybody.
Very good afternoon.
I'm Akanksha, right? And folks, it's quiz time. Okay. If two people are trying to climb the mountain, what's the most important thing they need to get to the top? Anybody? Strength. Courage. Equipment. Perseverance. Intention. Yes.
Planning.
Yes. What about
Knowing the
favorable
substance.
weather conditions, training, equipment? I think
Yes,
some of you
yes,
said all of
yes,
these, right?
yeah.
Well, you need all of these, but the most important thing you need is the mountain itself, right? Right? Very often we get obsessed with the kind of equipment, the training, but we have no clear goals, right? The best mountain climbing equipment is of little use if you have no mountain to climb, right? So that's what we're going to do today. Okay, we're going to try and set goals, right? Too often, like I said, we get obsessed with these things. We're already very fortunate that we have access to the most fabulous equipment. We have access to training. We have friends, we have family who can help us succeed, right? So let's see how we can set our own goals, have our own mountain. And once you have your own mountain, you tend to get a sense of purpose. You get a sense of direction. You want to begin to climb that peak that you set for yourself, right? You brave the cold, you wake up early, you watch your diet, you read experts, you meet experts or you read books that will help you get there, right? Let's begin with a small activity, okay? I want you all to imagine that you all have 1 crore rupees today. That's a lot of money? Yes? Is that a lot of money? Yes or no? Yes. Yeah?
I don't find it.
I want you to imagine that.
I think while coming I gave it
Yes.
to you.
I want you all to imagine that you have 1 crore rupees and I want you to write down or glance through the magazines that you have, paste pictures on the boards that I've given you all. Yes. Yes. Okay? Now while you're doing all of this, I want you all to keep thinking 10 things that you truly want. Okay? 10 things that you truly want. You cannot buy stocks. You cannot put it into an FD. Okay? Can you all break for a second? Just a second. Can you all break for a second and watch this video? While
There
you're
are
doing
more than
this activity.
6 billion people in the world, and we all have one thing in common. Ever since we were kids, we've all had big, bold, and exciting dreams. We believed we could change the world. But somewhere along the way, we stopped believing. Remember dreaming of that day when you could get the keys to that great big mansion? When you could look in the mirror and feel totally alive? And that day when you could finally smile, knowing that your life is a complete success? Imagine what would happen if we all just started believing a little bit more. Imagine all the possibilities. What if there was a way to reignite your dreams? A solution exists that has the potential to change the world. A solution that has the ability to transform millions of lives. A solution that is so simple, many of us don't believe it even works. We have the ability to live out our wildest dreams. We have the ability to dramatically change our lives. And we have the ability to make the world a better place. One life at a time.
Life is perfect, I'm not trying, it's just happening.
Are you ready to live out your dreams?
Who is the artist? I really like this song.
Yeah, there was a website there which I was just noting that. Yeah. So can you all begin with your activity? I give you 4 minutes to do this.
Sir, can you repeat the activity once?
The activity is about you have 1 crore rupees. Put down 10 things that you truly want. That you need to spend, buy things. Quickly. If you don't get pictures, please write them down.
I'm putting this.
No problem.
What if we don't get it in 1 crore?
Yeah. 1 crore, okay. Let's see what you can get to.
It's supposed to be done in group. No, individual.
Some of it looks really pretty and colorful. Okay, that's a lot of love there, right? Awesome. He wants to buy love with 1 crore.
Not buy now. I'm willing to give up the 1 crore for.
Okay.
Why?
Nice, nice. Very nice. Well done, sir. So it's nice. Okay. Now these are your long-term goals. These are things that you want to achieve, say probably in your lifetime or maybe a decade, 10 years from now. Okay? How do you go about doing this? It's okay that you set a goal. Now it's also important that you are able to achieve them. Okay? There are many techniques to do this, but the most effective and something that I've also practiced is this. This is the technique of SMART goals, which is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-based. Okay? Now when you're setting these goals, there are certain questions that you need to ask. You remember you're all entrepreneurs, right? Now, I just want you to look at this. I want to start a business. Is this a SMART goal? Yeah. Is this a SMART goal?
Yeah.
Is it specific? Oh,
Yes.
it's not.
Yes.
What business? How much money? By what time? Yes, it may be relevant, but what business? Is it relevant to what I do?
What is I want to start a business if it is not a goal? What is the sentence?
Actually, how it goes. Specific. I will sell handmade cards through Flipkart.com. Like I had a friend of mine who's very arty and stuff like that, and this is what she wanted to do. So she's specific about what she wants to do. Is it measurable? How do you make it measurable? I will be ready to take my first Flipkart order within 4 weeks, and I will aim to sell a minimum of 5 cards per week. That's measurable. Next, attainable. I will get set up on Flipkart first, then I will build an inventory of 30 handmade cards to sell. Finally, I will promote my business, build customer relationship through word of mouth, referrals and local marketing. Okay? Result oriented, relevant. Selling handmade cards will allow me to benefit financially from my favorite hobbies, relevant. I love doing creative stuff, crafts. Is it time bound? My Flipkart association will be up and running within 4 weeks, and I will have an inventory of 30 cards to sell within 6 weeks. Right? So this is what a SMART goal will look like.
So how did your friend come up with 4 weeks? Like I can't do that for this. I don't know how to do it.
She broke them down as long-term and short-term goals. So she worked towards it. As to she put a deadline, she put a date, and then she broke it down. You do backward work as well, right?
So like I want this. How do I make a SMART goal?
Your vision is that of a
This house.
this house, right? So you need to work on where will your finances come from. What is it that you do right now? You're a budding entrepreneur, right? So what is it that you want to do? Is that money going to generate? Is that business going to generate that amount of
I
money?
don't know how to do that.
You don't know how to. Okay, you may have to give me some time. I could work with you, and we could come up with shorter goals for you to get there.
Sure, ma'am.
Yes. All right. Another very favorite line. I will go on a diet. Is this a SMART goal? No. What is a
It's
SMART
no more considered as a goal, man. It's become a ritual.
It's become a ritual, yeah. New Year's is coming up. I want to exercise. I want to do this and I want to do that. Okay. Last thing. To improve my health, I will lose 10 kgs by March 25th, 2016. This is specific. This is measurable, attainable, result-oriented, and time-bound.